Isn't it annoying when you wake up at the same time every night, whether it's 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock? Why is it that you're waking up at exactly the same time every night? Is it because you're stressed? Is it because something's happened during the day? Maybe your mind's just a little bit busy, or maybe there's something else at play. I'm going to use this video to explain to you how we understand it from a traditional Chinese medicine point of view, and give you some tips on how you can improve your sleep, because let's face it, sleep is so important for everything. So here's how it goes. You've done absolutely everything you can to get a really good night's sleep. You've had a really warm milky drink, you've had a bath, maybe put some lavender in it, you might have bought some kind of mushroom gummies to try and help you on your way to the land of Nod. But nothing is making a difference. It is super frustrating. I have been there myself, and I have treated so many people in my clinic with sleep issues. And especially if you're trying to get pregnant, it starts getting in your head that maybe the sleep is causing the problems with your fertility. But what if there was a simple explanation for it all? I'm going to share with you the secrets of the TCM body clock so that you can figure out what is really causing your sleep issues and put together a plan that is just right for you and get you on your way to having a great night's sleep. This video is not long, and I'd really appreciate it if you would hit the like button or maybe subscribe, and that helps YouTube to send this video to other people who might benefit as well. So we probably all know that sleep can be related to stress and the hormones that are involved in that, such as cortisol, adrenaline and melatonin. And all the hormones interlink together. You don't have to be majorly stressed for it to cause a problem. Just a slight imbalance can cause a little ripple throughout all of your hormones, so sleep can affect things like your hormone health, your immune system, your digestion, which is why sleep is my #1 thing to fix for women who are trying to get pregnant. In my opinion, there is absolutely no point paying a load of money for expensive supplements or treatments if you're not getting a good night's sleep. In traditional Chinese medicine, we look at things a little bit differently. And there are 3 levels of investigation that I go through with a patient to really understand what's going on, diagnose the problem, and put together a plan, personalised just for them. The first level of questioning is to understand, is this a yin problem or a yang problem? Now, typically, issues that happen in the night are yin issues. Health problems that happen during the day are yang issues. And we would typically say that if your problem is getting to sleep, and then once you're asleep you're fine, we would say that is a problem of yang, in particular kidney yang. Then we look at things a little bit deeper. So level 2 of the investigation is to work out which organ of the body is influencing the sleep as well. And for this, we turn to the traditional Chinese medicine body clock, where each 2-hour period of the day and night is segmented, and each organ of the body falls into one of these segments. So we know if you're waking up at a particular time, we can assign that to an organ of the body that perhaps is out of balance, and then we can look to address that. So if you're that person who wakes up at 3 o'clock every morning, we know that there's probably something going amiss with your liver. Not the organ that we know in Western medicine, it's a collection of jobs that the body does. So we look and see, are there any other symptoms associated with this, and what can we do to help? We can also look at foods, lifestyle changes, and acupuncture points, which can help to improve the liver. So the 3rd level of investigation is the topic of blood. The blood is hugely important in traditional Chinese medicine. And we're not just talking about the red stuff in your veins. It's a movement of energy around the body and has lots of jobs that it does. The emotions flow on the blood, the qi moves with the blood. And so it becomes such an important part of the way your body works and also your mind. So if your mind is not settled and anchored by that blood, if there's not enough to hold it there, then we have all sorts of symptoms that can arise, such as anxiety, brain fog, and if you're sleeping and you have things like vivid dreams, nightmares, sleep talking, sleepwalking, that can all be issues with the blood as well. So we have to look and say, okay, how do we nourish the blood? How do we make sure there is sufficient for the mind to be happy and settled? So you might be thinking, great Gabby, this sounds just like me. What am I going to do about it? Well, of course, this is a complicated subject. You are completely unique. And now we've got 3 levels of investigation that we've had to layer over that. So what is right for you is very, very specific. And it would be wrong of me to give out a prescription to you because I don't know who you are and I don't know what your particular symptoms are. But if you pop that in the comments below and you don't mind sharing, I will get back to you with what I think we could do to help. But in the meantime, I will give you my general top 3 tips. So my number 1 answer for anybody who's struggling with sleep is to nourish the blood. I talk about this a lot, especially in my other videos with fertility, because blood is so vitally important for conception and holding on to pregnancies. But when we talk about nourishing the blood, it means doing that with some warm, nourishing food. In traditional Chinese medicine, your spleen takes on board the food and the air, and it combines it into blood and qi. But it can only do that if the spleen, the oven if you like, that's cooking this up, is warm and dry. So we've got to cut out all of the crap, caffeine, alcohol, sugar. You know this already, you don't need me to tell you. And then we need to put in some really good, warming, nourishing foods, things that your granny used to make. And in particular, those of you who have watched these videos before know what I'm going to say. We use chicken bone broth as a medicine for nourishing the blood. And I'll pop a link below to a really great company that makes a fantastic chicken bone broth. And then tip number 2, we've got to support your kidneys. For a lot of people, especially the women I see who are trying to get pregnant, they are kidney deficient and we need to warm them up. They're freezing cold creatures, cold feet, cold back, cold hands. All of the time, no matter what the weather is like outside, they're cold. So we need to warm up their feet, big thick warm socks, get your big pants and vest on, and make sure you're looking after your kidneys. So if you want to go into a bit more detail about that, my last video talks about freezing feet and why that impacts your fertility. So if you have a little watch of that, it'll go through things in a bit more detail for you. And lastly, we come back to my 3rd top tip. We go back to the TCM body clock. And I know that most people are waking in the night between 2 and 5-ish. So I know the organs at play are likely to be the liver or the lungs. So what can we do to support them? The lungs are known as the delicate organ. They are affected by grief and sadness and the ability to move on from things. They struggle to let go. So if this sounds like a situation that you've been going through, that might be why you're struggling to sleep or you're waking up early in the night. Going out, making sure you get lots of fresh air, big deep breaths can help. It's not uncommon for people who've been through a lot of grief or sadness to suffer with lung issues, and maybe talking therapies can help. And there are certainly some wonderful acupuncture points which we can use to help you move through that grief. In the 5-element theory, the kidneys support the lungs. So going back and looking at ways you can support your kidneys should then help to support the lungs as well. And as I mentioned before, the emotion attached to the liver is anger and frustration. So looking at ways you can help with that, whether it's something that's happening at work or your personal life that's causing the frustration, trying to work through those complex emotions will then also help your sleep. So I hope this video has been useful in helping you understand why you're waking up at 3 o'clock every night. If you've liked the video, please just click the like button below. Maybe subscribe because I put videos up every week on different topics to do with traditional Chinese medicine, health and fertility. When you do that, it really helps YouTube to push the videos to other people who might find it useful. Plus, it'll save you scrolling through YouTube endlessly trying to find me again next time. Good luck, and don't forget, if you have any questions, just pop them in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.